Hello and welcome, everyone. This is new for me. I'm trying to live stream on Facebook and YouTube, so we will see how it works. Thank you for all of you who are coming. Thank you for all of you who are watching the replay. And just going to take a moment to call in our circle and call in our guides, so that way we can create a space of healing. So calling in the energy of north, east, south, west, earth, air, fire, water. Thank you to all of our guides for being with us here in this moment. Thank you for all of the energy that created this now moment. Thank you for the shift in energy that we are calling in. Thank you for the healing that we know will take place. Thank you for the activations. And thank you for helping us to let go of what no longer serves us, so that way we can open up, creating more in this life and more in this year. Calling on my I am presence. Calling on my I am presence. Integrate with me now. Calling on my I am energy to integrate with Gaia, with Source, with the volcanic energy of Mother Gaia of creation, with the wind of transmutation, with the waters of emotion, and with the beautiful space, the now moment here. I'm calling on my guides to be here, to hold space, and to integrate with my energy as needed to facilitate this healing in this meditation for all. I'm thanking each and every one of you and your higher self, both now and in the replay, for being here and adding your energy to this circle. This is a space of the highest vibration and the highest white light. If your energy is not of the white light, you may leave. You are not welcome here. This is only for the energy of the highest vibration, collective of source, of frequency. Thank you for creating within this quantum continuum, space and time, the highest vibration of white light and love for all into the spirit. Thank you for connecting all of us within space and time to be here together, anchoring our roots deep into the fertile earth of Mother Gaia, and collectively allowing our energies to support and nurture each other as we hold space for each other in the now moment of healing. Aho to all of our family, friends, and relations. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Whew. Right now we are in the year 2023. We are in new moon and new lunar year energy. So this was when I wanted to really anchor in the new vibration of 2023 for all of us that are here right now. 2022 and the last few years have been intense for many of us. So many shifts, so much shadow work. We're all working through these layers and working through these vibrations that we are feeling right now. And so what I want to do for this class today is to talk a little bit about manifestation and to talk a little bit about vibration and frequency and intention setting. So the one thing is to remember is that we are all very much so beautiful beings of light, choosing to have a human experience on this plane and this earth right now. So what that means is we are connecting into the physicality of who we are in this space and time. Most of us can say that we are not the same person we were 3 years ago. That constantly there are layers of our ego that are shedding as we uncover more truths about ourselves. One thing that I realized very much so in 2022 and the years ahead before that was my need for control. And we are moving into a time and space energetically where there is not going to be a need for that control. We are actively being taught, we are actively being given the lessons of how to let go and how to release. So over the years, I've studied many different modalities and I've done a lot of different trainings and teachings. And the idea that we are light is something that I've heard throughout the years. And it's really only been within the last 5 years that I have not only known that, but understood it within the fiber of my being. In 2021, I had an experience where we had a house fire, and it was traumatic, obviously. My guides told me very clearly when my house was burning that in that moment, I could choose to focus on the destruction, or I could choose to focus on the rebirth. The Holy Spirit, God, divine source, whatever you want to call it, works in different ways through all of us. And I was being asked in that moment in time how to really anchor in and shift my perspective of the world. Up until that time, I didn't realize it, even being someone of high frequency and high vibration, I still often made choices from a perspective of fear. The thing about it is, fear is what keeps us safe. Fear is what keeps us alive in a lot of ways. To be afraid of things perseveres, allows us to live in the wild. And this world is wild in many ways. No, we're not living hunters and gatherers society, but we have so many different choices that threaten that survival, the security of home, of heart, of family, of belonging. And so within the context of this fire, I learned very quickly what my priorities were. My priorities were the people that I love. My children, my husband, we were safe. Our animals were safe. That's the so oops, multitasking here. So the thing about survival and the thing about life is we are constantly being told to make choices. Even just recently, going to the store, I'm working a lot with my guides on the foods that I'm eating, and the choice between grapes, organic grapes or regular grapes, it can come from fear, right? Am I choosing the organic grapes because I'm afraid of the pesticides and I'm afraid of chemicals and poisons leaching into my body? Or am I afraid of the cost of the grapes and that they're more expensive? Or what I need to focus on, instead of focusing on those fear aspects of the cost of the grapes, or what will happen if I don't get those grapes, right? It's more about, what are the grapes going to offer me? And if this choice is coming from love, it's going to be, they're healthy, they're nutritious, they're for my family. Now, if I choose the organic grapes out of that choice, it's a completely different vibrational signature than if I choose them out of fear. I don't want pesticides. I don't want this. So even in the smallest choices, we are being asked now to focus on love. Kanye West tweeted a while ago about in life we have a choice. We can choose to be a drop of water in the ocean with an army around us, supporting us, going with the flow, or we can choose to be alone in our fear, and then it's just you and your money. And for me, that really resonated with me because right now we are being asked to trust. And trust is something that I've heard my guides have told me, my spiritual teachers have told me, trust, 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 trust. What does that mean? What does trust mean? And how can we be in trust when we're also in survival? And let's face it, right now we're watching a paradigm shift. The structure of our society is changing. There is going to be chaos, and we are going to have to choose how we are going to look at that chaos. Just like me looking at the fire and watching my home burn, I had to choose. Am I going to focus on the flame, or am I going to focus on the rebirth, right? In my house, letting go of every single object in my house, I would hold things and I would say, thank you, and I would let them go, put them in the dumpster. I couldn't keep them. I wasn't, even things that I could have kept, I wasn't allowed to keep because of smoke damage and water damage and whatnot. So there was a cathartic element of letting go. A couple, just recently, a month or two lately, I was watching Northern Exposure with my husband, and there was an episode where he went through an initiation with the tribe, and they took everything he owned and they replaced it with new things. And he got a different toaster. He said, but I don't want this toaster. I want my toaster. And I went through that with the fire. I don't want these clothes. I want my clothes. Because right now, everything that I own has been given to me. There has been a complete rebirth where I look down and all I can see is the generosity of other people. All I can see is the beauty of humanity that came to my family's rescue and offered us shelter and clothing and food, and we were provided for. And we had to trust in a way that I didn't know was possible before, where I would realize, oh my gosh, I don't have children, I don't have a toothbrush. That changes your perspective of how much gratitude you have. So now when I brush my teeth and I look at this toothbrush, I'm like, aha, I have a toothbrush. I even have a spare one right over there. What gratitude that brings me to be able to now be in a different energetic space and remember when I didn't have these things, when I was making lists for people. What do you need? I need a bra. I need deodorant. I need toothbrush. I need toothpaste, right? These are things that you need, that we take for granted, that we don't have the gratitude for. I used to think that I practiced a state of gratitude before the fire, but now after it has completely changed. And I've learned how to look at everything. My home, we are happy to say that we've been able to move back fairly recently. And when I look at the colors on the walls and when I look at the floor, everything seems magical to me right now. Everything is stunning and amazing, that I have a television and I have a sofa and I have all these things, most of which were gifts, most of which were given to us through the generosity of human nature and through the trust of divine spirit. And so right now, 2020 We all had to learn how to go within, to go home, right? Our works survived. We were masked. We were separated from one another. There was an otherness that was created. There were those who were vaccinated and those who were not vaccinated. And it created this division in society, an other. And so we've had to peel back these layers of like, what are we? How are we connected with each other, right? How are we going to relate in this world? So in the same world, people within this world were having completely different experiences of the same trajectory. And that's really what is going to continue to happen. We are going to see more and more where people are very much so choosing love or choosing fear. So let's take a moment and let's think about the last few years. Let's go back even to 2020, because so much of us started really shifting in that time, all the way through to January 1st of 2023. And let's think about all those things that have happened to us, all those changes. They weren't random, right? Those people that left you, they were making room for new in your life. Those jobs that left you, they were making room for new in your life. Those phoenix moments of your life, whatever it was for you, you had to rise up from the ash and completely create yourself new now. So in that moment, in that phoenix rising moment, I would like you to think back of the moment before, the moment before you lost that person, the moment before the breakup, the moment before you got let go from the job, the moment before your fire, whatever it was you had to walk through. And think about how you were choosing to live your life in that moment. Did you have gratitude? Did you have gratitude? Did you appreciate all the things that object or person or position gave you? Did you have connection? Were you able to connect with other people? Were you able to really talk about your feelings and your dreams? Were you? And what about all of the lessons that you've learned since then? The aha moments that have come to you in the middle of the night when you're struggling to sleep and your thoughts are going wild. There's been that feather soft voice that's given you that soft aha. Think of those moments. Hear that soft feather voice now in you, moving through you. And think about all the things right now in your past. Maybe the thought patterns that were holding you back, that were not of your highest good. Where were you controlling the direction of your life instead of allowing the direction of your life? You look at whatever energy created that. And can you call that in? So right now, we're just going to take a moment and we're going to call in whatever the energy is that created that which was not in our highest and best in our past. We're going to call that in. We're going to wonder what's the energy that created that? What was the energy that held that into space? Why were we not able to see the beauty of what we have until it's gone. Maybe any heartbreak that came from this, any sadness, any trauma. Are we willing in this space and time right now to transmute that? Say yes out loud if you are. If you say yes out loud, let's call in the quantum energies, the quantum field. Take these energies of less than, of control, of fear, and to completely transmute them with the highest vibration of source. We're going to call on the energy of the wind element to take this and completely transmute it and bring it back to us in its highest form, full of light and full of love, so that way we can integrate this into our now moment, into our moving forward moment. And we're going to call on all of our guides in quantum space and quantum field. We are going to call in an activation for new pathways, for new realities in our life, where we can begin to look at life with the beauty of gratitude, with the idea of being a drop of water in an ocean, where the ocean is our army supporting us and floating us and keeping us current into where we're meant to go. Anywhere and everywhere that we are alone, that we feel lost, we're going to completely transmute that through all space and time. And we're going to replace that feeling of loss with the feeling of trust. Standing in your fires and watching the phoenix rise from you, knowing that all this is meant for you, that there's a gift in anything and everything that has happened to you, that there's a gift that is completely going to transmute you and your life into its highest vibrational quality and the highest possible for you and the highest good of all that are concerned. We're calling in the highest vibration of white light right now. We are calling in all of our guides in quantum space, time, and field. And we are allowing the wind element to completely transmute this energy and bring it back to us. We are calling on the fire element of Mother Gaia, of the lava energy, to completely uncreate and destroy whatever it is holding back at the roots of the cause through all space time, and completely transmute that into the smoke, which is collected by the wind, which is transmuted and brought back to us, and is incorporated in the waters of our bodies, in the knowingness of who we are. We are reprogramming the bodies. What would it look like if 2023 was the best possible year for all of us? How amazing would it feel for all of us to be truly connected to Source, to be truly in trust, to be completely flowing with Source, to be completely activated? How amazing would it feel for all of us to know without a doubt that we are worthy of success, worthy of happiness, worthy of love, worthy of home and hearth and happiness, worthy of health? Anywhere and everywhere that your body in the last couple of years has not felt at its purest and most opportune version of itself, you're going to let that go. And we're going to, in this now moment, call on our guides within the quantum field to reprogram our bodies, to reprogram every cell, every atom, all the molecular structures within our bodies, within our mind, to be mentally sharp, within our third eye to be highly intuitive, within our crown to be connected to Source. We are calling on all of the energies with all space and time within our entire bodies to activate all of the fields and energetic centers within us, every opening, every chakra, and letting all of that energy flow through with ease and grace and harmony, completely down to the earth and connected to Mother Gaia, and as a bridge all the way up to Source, completely connected, as a bridge, as a human walking on this earth. We are earth, we are fire, we are water, we are air, we are all of this and more. So we are calling within our guides and within our higher self to activate the highest and most beautiful parts of our bodies. We are activating ancient keys, codes, and wisdoms that are within us, that all belong to us, that have been given to us by our guides, by our ancestors, and in our Akashic records. We are opening up our heart center to be worthy of, to be accepting of the promise that health brings, the beauty of our body, to be able to laugh more and play more and sing and dance and enjoy all of the aspects of which this world can give us. Let's take a moment and we're going to call that energy completely healing within your body, completely activating every cell within your body, reprogramming your body, reprogramming the DNA within your body, reprogramming the molecular structure, activating strands of DNA, activating new parts of you, allowing yourself to feel the vibration of that healing coming through you right now. Allowing that vibration to be moving through you from your crown chakra, from your crown, from your guide, and moving all the way down your third eye, through your throat, your heart, through your solar plexus, sacral, root, down through your ethereal root, down to the center of the earth, Mother Earth, to the Earth Star Chakra, and the center of the earth, connecting to Gaia, connecting to Source, and allowing you to completely incorporate and integrate every aspect of your highest and best vibration within this physical body. Also activating with a new breath in and a new breath out, calling in that mental clarity. I'm seeing in the field right now a lot of mental fog, a lot of forgetfulness, a lot of astral travel, moving back and forth. I myself did it too. So we're calling in our energies now for activating the beauty of being in the now moment, completely full and completely present in the now moment, completely grounded, completely safe in your body, to know you are safe, to know you are worthy. Any feelings that might be coming up for you, tears, coughing, sneezing, your body wants to move. Allow yourself to kind of move through this energy. Sometimes it will feel like tingles, sometimes it'll feel hot, sometimes it'll feel cold. Just allow the energy in the quantum field to come through. Working through your crown, working through all of your body, working all the way down, connecting you down into the earth. And we are asking Mother Gaia to take anything that is not of our highest and best interest, and with her beautiful volcanic energy of creation, she is going to completely dissolve, destroy, and uncreate anything that is not of our highest and best right now. And feel the phoenix rising within you. Feel the new version of you. Feel the melting sensation of that which no longer serves you, completely dissolving off of your field, off of your auric body, off of your water body, off of your mental body, off of your fire body, just allowing yourself, your air body, just allowing yourself to be completely activated and connected to the ether that are around you, activating all of your auric fields, all of your energetic bodies, balancing all of the chakras within you, allowing you to move forward, allowing you to know how to move forward. We are downloading right now. We're calling on Source to download the information for you, downloading the know-how, or downloading the ability for you to know how to take your next steps. Instead of asking, how can I do this? Who can help me this? Who are the people that are going to help you? Who are the people who are going to be here right now in the space, time, and world? Within your shift, we're calling them in for you. We're calling in the people that you are meant to help and that are meant to help you. So that way, the creation can begin, the co-creation of this universe, remembering that we are all creators. So together as a collective, we are co-creating the universe in which we see now. So right now we are calling in the creator aspect of our being, our higher self, to create and call in all aspects of ourself and of our highest timeline and of our highest path. Just take a minute, take a deep breath, feel that energy come in, breathe it all the way down to your toes, and send it all the way down here. And feel yourself anchored. Feel yourself really connected to Mother Gaia, the source right now. We're calling in the wind element right now. We're calling in the wind element to completely take all of this transmuted energy that's been anything that's been less than or lower or vibration, anything that created energy of us feeling stuck or lost, unworthy, completely transmuted for all space and time. We're asking the wind element to bring that energy back to us and integrate it right now into our being, acting that integration right now. We are activating that integration right now. We are activating the upgrade with the art. So feel that energy coming within you. Feel that energy activating within you. And allow yourself to really connect. Allow yourself to really feel the quantum energy. Really feel yourself connected to each and every person that's here now and on the replay. Allowing yourself to really feel connected to all that is and all that was. And allowing yourself to take a deep breath out. Letting go of everything that doesn't serve you and breathing in your highest and best life and your highest and best intentions. How amazing does it feel to be living in your body in perfect health? How amazing does it feel to be living in your body with perfect mental sharpness? How amazing does it feel right now to be living in your body with a highly developed intuitive self, completely aware and awake and connected? How amazing does it feel to be in the knowingness of your path, to know what steps to take next, to know who and what to do, who to call and what to do? How amazing does it feel that our body is reprogramming itself right now to make all of this true? How amazing does it feel that our entire body is being reprogrammed? I call on all of our guides in the quantum field, space and time to deliver this information to all of us every minute in the 5-dimensional and higher world until there's enough of a shift in that 3-dimensional world that we're able to see, feel it, know it, here and now in this time and space. And I am calling in all of our guides to create the highest and best timelines for all of our highest good and for the highest good of the collective. So we can move forward making every single choice in love. So we know that we are worthy, we know we are loved, we know we are safe. And I'm calling in that energy. How amazing does it feel to feel worthy? How amazing does it feel to feel safe? How amazing does it feel to feel worthy? And we're just going to take a minute and feel the gratitude for that. So we're calling on all of our guides, all of our ancient keys, codes, and wisdoms, and all of our friends, family, and relations. Just share with us in this moment of gratitude, of really feeling this shift within us, allowing us to really be the best and brightest version of ourselves. A big drink of water, if you can, rest. That was a lot of energy that came through, spirit. I have many different programs coming up in 2023. I'm so excited to be in this new energetic space of 2023. I am right now working a lot with Life Path Fellowship, which is an interfaith interspiritual church in Jackson, New Hampshire, and I am going to be working with them and connecting with them. That's where I teach my cosmic improv classes once a month. I also do healings and prayers, service, the equinoxes and the solstices and the full moons. If you're in the area, please join us. Most of my energy is done in the crystalline soma healing method. I'm a graduate of the Wisdom Mastery Academy with my beautiful and wonderful spiritual teacher, Shakti. And crystalline soma healing method is a beautiful healing method that works within the 49 different chakras that we have within not only our physical body, but our emotional body, our mental body, and our heart body. So really being able to open yourself up to higher dimensions of self and activating the healer within you, really getting you in touch with your guides and with your healing ability. One thing I truly believe is that we are all healers and we are all here on this beautiful, magical world right now, in this beautiful space and time, to be healing ourselves and thus finding the courage and strength to help others to be able to choose love in our future and in our life. If you would like to work with me, I would love to invite you to take a crystallizing and healing method with me. You can go to my website, heartofthecompass.com, or pagelucerjohnson.com, which is still in the works right now. But within that, you can also private message me. You can set up a time for a crystalline sonic healing method. I charge $108 for one session. It's usually an hour to an hour and a half for that session. And I also do tarot and oracle, Akashic records, property readings. As a keeper of the land and brick worker, I work a lot with the divas and the spirits of the land and elements. I have 2 programs coming up. I have more than 2 programs coming up. I have a 21-day online retreat starting in February for self-care and self-love. And it's for only $44 for the entire month for that. And I would invite all of you to care for yourself enough to come into that container where I will be sending daily updates in the WhatsApp group chat. I will also be sending you audio affirmations for the 7 chakras and how to open them. And we will really work on self-care and self-healing and self-love in a similar way that we did today with quantum healing sessions. A little bit about the clearing technique that I did. My friend Shanice Spruill is an amazing angelic channel, and she opened me up to this version of quantum channeling. I have done it with other teachers like Allison J.K. and Dr. Dean Fear of Access Consciousness, and other teachers as well. So working within the quantum field to reprogram your consciousness is a new medicine that's out there. It's really beautiful. It's really powerful. Working with Shanice has especially helped me in shifting some of my financial blocks. Working within the quantum field. Allison J.K. is also fantastic. If you'd like information on any of these teachers, please let me know. Also, my spiritual teacher, Shakti, has quantum crystalline sonic healing methods. She teaches that method, and she also does one-on-one coaching, all of which I've done a lot of work with her, which is where I can stand here in my power and my light to be here today. Everyone who is doing the work is being activated to help others do the work. So like my teacher Shakti activated me, and I activate you. We are working together to create this field of higher consciousness for the entire planet. So thank you for being on this journey with me and for watching this and for learning a little bit more about who and what we do. I have a chakra embodiment course, which teaches you how to understand the energetic signatures of the chakras by embodying them, wearing the colors, eating the foods, wearing the essential oils, carrying the crystals that are all connected to these chakras. I have a 7-module class that can be extended. Level 2 is a 13-module class where you can be working with your chakras, really embodying them in a safe and supportive environment. And so instead of saying, what the heck is a chakra, or how do I see red, or how do I connect to red, this actually teaches you tips and tricks on how to really embody the chakra. So we can do that on a one-on-one session, or you can wait and join a group class. I also am doing a 21-day quantum retreat in March with my dear friend and fellow collaborator, Brittany. And so I would invite you to join that. That will be $222 for the month. And you will be getting healing sessions from myself and from Brittany within the container. I also have a monthly Anchor in the Light guided meditation and Q&A class. It's sliding fee scale, 99 cents to $33, whatever you can pay. I do encourage $33 just in an energetic exchange because there is a lot of energy that goes into it, but I don't want to turn anyone away from that because my mission really is to activate as many people as I can within this world. And so I am anchoring in the light, calling in my soul family, calling in my tribe. So if you feel called, that would be a beautiful place to do a guided meditation with me on the first Saturday of every month, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I do choose that time because I have clients in Europe and Australia, as well as the West Coast. So 8:30 in the morning on a Saturday seems to work for a majority of people that I work with around the planet. So not just the East Coast. If you would like more information about any of my classes or any of my programs, please reach out. We would be honored and humbled to work with you, to be a spiritual teacher and guide for you, and a sister on the spiritual journey, just walking the path with you, because that's really what we are all doing. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Let's just take a moment and we're going to close this space with a little guided meditation because we still have a couple more minutes. So allow yourself to just feel completely comfortable within this space. Allow yourself to feel your body in the chair or in the bed, on the treadmill, wherever it is that you're listening to this, wherever it is that you're connecting to this energy. Just allow yourself to be in your body right now, fully in your body. Allow to call in for all of the different aspects of you through all space, time, and dimension. Call them in now so that way they can integrate within you. Calling in your inner child, calling in your inner artist, calling in all aspects of you into the here and now moment. Feel yourself, feel the integrations of all of the aspects of you throughout the cosmos, throughout space, throughout time, integrating into you. Feel the wholeness of that completion that gives you. And with gratitude in your heart, just take a deep breath and feel this energy. Take a deep breath in and hold it. Take a deep breath out. Hold it. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. Take a deep breath out. And hold it. And keep doing that, feeling how the cycles of inhalation and exhalation get longer and bigger and pause and think things until you feel connected to each breath. In your mind, as you breathe in, allow yourself to see yourself, know yourself, perceive yourself to be breathing in love in every choice, breathing out love in every choice, breathing in gratitude for everything that is, breathing out gratitude, breathing in divine love, breathing out divine love. Just feel the energy kind of moving around you in cyclical nature, going out and back in, and out and back in, connecting yourself to an infinity that is looping, showing you the oneness, the connection, all that is and all that was and all that will be, knowing that you are connected, that you are part of the cosmos, part of the wheel, connected to all of the vibrations, all of the frequency. Feel yourself and knowingness of who your higher self is. Feel yourself connected to that love. Feel yourself on that beautiful looping, all of that beautiful infinity consciousness of the cosmos. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Now, Take the center of that infinity loop now. We're going to just gently shape that out into a beautiful circle, beautiful, beautiful circle. And roll that circle. We're going to take that disc and we're going to raise that up above your head and place it at the tail above your head. As a reminder that you are connected to Source, that you are, that you are. Say, I am, I am, I am. Know that you are worthy because you are. Know that you are loved because you are loved. Know that you are safe because you feel that halo activating within the couple centimeters at the top of your head. So you're activating and adding a beautiful vibration. You're activating with light going above your head and below you. And see that beautiful arc of light coming in and out like an X. And see that X now moving into the DNA strand, the celiac structure of the DNA, through the different strands of DNA. See yourself as an aspect of all that is and all that was. See yourself activating these energies within you. From this now moment all through the end of your time, 2023, breathing in the strength of this year, the promise of this year. Numerology this year is 7 numerology. It's about connecting to soul, connecting to your divinity within your body. It's about connecting to the divine aspects within you, knowing within you, calling all of your guides, ascended masters, and counselors 12 to be here with you now, activating your knowing and your love and support within all aspects. Feel yourself floating through space and time. Feel yourself completely safe, completely loved, and completely breathing. Now see yourself as a star in the sky. It's the collective of all the stars and all the skies, of all the cosmos, of all the universe, of all the galaxies. Know that you are, know that you are part of all. And then take a moment to see yourself as a star shining bright, knowing that as a star shining bright, you hold your own gravity, that you are connected to all and also your own. You feel the strength of that star within you and take a deep breath and feel that star moving from the cosmos, from the deep dark, the deep blue indigo sky, and feel it traveling down through space and time on a little thin silver cord, traveling down through the crown and down through the activating all of your energy centers as it goes, activating the flow to moving down to the heart, soul plexus, the root, and see that star moving down through your hips and knees, feet, down through the ethereal roots, down to the center of the earth, down 6 to 8 feet below you to your first star chakra. See that star shining bright and see the star within the earth and within the sky, activating and shining so bright, so beautiful, beautifully bright. And see that star also now activating within the center of you at your moment of conception and right in the middle of your solar plexus, and see that aspect within the star within you. See you as the 3 stars, the fifth star, the creation star, and the soul star. See those 3 stars activating within you. All of these parts make up the bridge that connects you to earth, the heavens, and your body. To feel yourself, the light emanating from your solar plexus and moving through your legs, through your torso, through your arms, your neck, your head, and feel yourself connecting back into that physical body, right back into that now moment of the inhalation and the exhalation of the breath. Know in this now moment that you are connected to these stars at every moment throughout space and time. Allow yourself to remember why you came here and to remember your mission on this life. Remember that you are safe, you are loved, and you are worthy. And with your next deep breath in and out, with divine love in, divine love out, feel the vibration of that breath in your lungs, feel the air within you. Feel the emotions within your body, feel that water being activated within you, that star, that fire within you is active. And now feel all of that energy, feel your whole body tingling and vibrating and completely upgrading. How amazing would it feel to be completely upgraded in this now moment where every atom, every being, every part of yourself is completely upgraded, completely activated. All of the ancient keys, codes, and wisdoms within you are activated. Feel yourself. How amazing does it feel right now that your whole body has just reprogrammed itself to accept and receive love, know that you are loved, to accept and receive worthiness and know that you are worthy. Feel yourself, feel the movement of the air around your body, feel the movement of the air in your lungs, on the wind element, to bring this transmuted energy all throughout space and time and bring it back into you for your highest good and highest good. Feel yourself in your body, wiggle your fingers just a little bit, wiggle your toes a little bit. All of the aspects within you are here and active. All of the aspects within you have been activated, cleaned, and healed. There, thank you so much for the gratitude of being here in the now moment. Allow yourself to open your eyes, touch your arms, really connect into that physicality of your body. Rub your leg, the side of your leg, right there. Moving that energy, your toes, your legs. Stretch your face, move your eyes. Just feel yourself really relaxed and really in the now moment. Take a breath now. Just know that you are here now. Allow yourself to be here. If you need to bring yourself back a little bit, put your head, your hands on your crown. Just kind of tuck that away. Bring that energy in. And know that you are loved and supported. I'm so thankful that you are here with us now, that we were able to be in this now moment together and to be able to share in this time. Thank you so much.